Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to create or paint this beautiful mandala stone, and it is quite simple, but I feel like the colours on this one is what really makes it pop. I'll be sharing everything that you need to create this mandala stone down below in the description box. As you can see, we've started with a black ceramic mandala stone. I bought mine from Etsy actually and painted it black myself, so this is the base of our design. And I've started with a beautiful iridescent blue rhinestone in the middle. I can't remember where I bought these rhinestones, to be honest. I've had these ones for a while. I think maybe eBay, but you can pick them up anywhere really, in your local craft shop. Yeah, even online, on Amazon, on Temu, wherever you can buy things, I think. So we've started with that in the middle, and I've outlined that with an iridescent blue paint cone, and then again with the gold paint cone. And we've just done some humps, and now we're going to start the dotting part of this mandala. As you can see, I don't really use guidelines or anything. I kind of just go with the flow, and thankfully most times it does work out quite well. So we've gone in with the same blue to create these dots, and now we're going to go in with this beautiful paint that I got for my birthday. It's an artisan one, and it has like 8 different acrylic and metallic colours, and this is the metallic purple, and I absolutely love it. So this is my first time using that colour actually. And so we have just gone around the blue dots with the purple dots, and now we're going to our iridescent pink paint cone and just creating some slightly larger dots to fit into the gaps between the dots that we did previously. And if I sound tired tonight, guys, I really do apologise. It's been a busy day with the kids, and I'm actually recording this at 1 AM in the morning, so that's commitment and dedication for you. Anyway, here I have picked up my rich gold acrylic paint cone again, and I'm just placing tiny little dots in between all the dots I've created so far. And as you can see, well, for me anyway, I feel like it really makes it pop, and it gives it that really delicate, beautiful kind of feminine feel to the stone, and it just brings those first few rows of dots together. So don't laugh at me now, guys, but I got these really beautiful teardrop shaped rhinestones from Temu, and I really wanted to use them on a stone. And when I was creating this stone, I was kind of trapped behind the table. I had everything set out around me, and I just couldn't find the energy to get up out of that space, like kind of unbind myself from everything that I was stuck in to go and find a paintbrush to paint the glue on to stick these stones down. So I actually just pulled out an old acrylic paint cone from my paint cone box and used that to place the glue down. What I usually do with smaller stones is use the acrylic paint itself, but because these were so big, I thought it would be best to use some high quality, high grade art glue just to make sure they stick down nice and firmly. And of course the white that you see here does dry clear, and it did a pretty great job. So as you can see, I did use 6 rhinestones on this particular mandala stone. I just played it by eye, to be honest, when I was marking the glue out. If you do want to be more precise, then obviously you can use different tools to do that. But yeah, I think, to be honest, if it's just 6 stones, it's pretty easy to do. So just play it by eye and get them stuck down nice and firmly. And give them a little bit of time to dry. And then what I've done here is I've picked up my rich gold acrylic paint cone again, and now I'm just outlining each of these teardrops with that paint cone. As you can see, the rich gold is kind of like a binder for the whole design. It's the main colour that brings everything together. So for me in particular with my work, my rich gold paint cone is the most important one. Obviously you can switch around these colours and use whatever colours that you want to. The opportunities are absolutely unlimited, but yeah, for me it's always gold. next step is now to what they call in the dotting art community to walk the dots around each of these teardrop rhinestones. So as you can see, I'm doing that right here with the rich gold acrylic paint cone, and that's the first one done, and then we're just going to do the same around each of them. And apologies for my big old head and my wet curly hair making it into some of the shots here. I am still learning with this whole process, guys. I've only recently committed to regular YouTube videos, and I'm still working on my angles and my filming and everything else, lighting and sound and all of that. So yeah, please bear with me as I navigate this space, as I learn new skills, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all your support and your love so far. It really does mean a lot. And just on the topic of this being a new YouTube channel, or somewhere where I've only recently started posting videos regularly, I would really love to know your thoughts, what you like about the videos I've posted so far, what you don't like, if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, what types of videos you'd like to see. I am open, guys, and I absolutely love creating in so many different ways. So please let me know what you want to see, and hopefully I can get those videos made for you. Now that we've done the first layer of walking the dots around each rhinestone, we're going to pick up our iridescent blue acrylic paint cone and do the exact same thing. Now this is a really meditative, relaxing process, so if you can, don't get too much into your head about it and just truly sit back and enjoy the process. While I have you here, it would be so amazing if you could subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment, and even, it feels so weird for me to say this, but switch on that bell notification so that you are notified whenever I do post a new video, which right now is every Wednesday. Your support for this channel will just help me to grow and help me to continue making more videos for you guys, and more in-depth videos at that. In today's day and age, we all think that to support somebody we have to pay for something, but that's not true. We can support each other just through a simple comment, a simple like, a simple subscribe, and it's free. So if you can do that, that would truly be amazing. And now I have picked up my sky blue metallic acrylic paint cone, and once again, I'm just going to say it again, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to walk the dots around each rhinestone, and this is the third layer of dots. Always start with a big one right at the crown of the stone, and then, as the saying goes, walk the dots around. So they slowly get smaller the further you go down around the side of the rhinestone. And to do this with an acrylic paint cone, you just basically apply less and less pressure as you are walking the dots around, and they kind of just make themselves. The reason why I said this was quite a simple design in the beginning of the video was because there's a lot of repetition of the same elements, and you just kind of keep building on each layer. It's really simple to do. Obviously, if you are new to this, it will take some practice to get used to holding an acrylic paint cone and applying pressure, but once you get the hang of it, honestly guys, it is really simple, really easy to do. This stone took me about 35 minutes all in, and most of that time was putting that glue down and getting those rhinestones stuck down, so it didn't take that long at all. And that brings us to pretty much the final part of this design. So I have picked up my metallic purple acrylic paint cone again, and now we're just going to do what in the henna community we call fanning, but I know in the dotting community they call them swooshes, so whatever you want to call them. But basically it's just a shape that starts out quite wide at the head and then goes in thin and tapers off right at the end. So we're starting at the very outer edge of the cone, right in the middle of each rhinestone, and we are just pulling that paint in. And now I have picked up my pink acrylic paint cone, my iridescent pink acrylic paint cone, sorry, and we are just doing swooshes either side of that main purple one in the middle, and you're just going to want to kind of form the shape to follow the space that is there, so it's kind of more diagonal or going in or following the shape that is available. At this point you can see there's just a tiny little bit of space left either side of the pink swooshes, so we're now just going to fill that in with my favourite, the rich gold acrylic paint cone, and this really brings the whole design together. This really is a great design to do for anybody that's new in the henna inspired artwork world, or even the dotting world, or whoever's new to mandala stones. Start with a design that is like this, because although it does look complicated and very intricate, it's actually quite simple to do when you break it down step by step. And we are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy creating your own mandala stones. Please keep in touch on social media at Beyond Henna, and I'll see you guys really soon.